back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm doing your Venus retrograde soulmate reading. Venus is currently retrograde, but going back into the sign of Libra at the end of October, and then it will actually move back into Scorpio on November the 15th. So this reading is from 4 now until November the 15th, while Venus is retrograde in Scorpio, even though it is moving backwards into the sign of Libra. That is part of the retrograde. It likes being in Libra. It does not like being too much retrograde in Scorpio. But we're going to see what's going on. Now this is like a relationship reading between you and your soulmate Cancer. We're going to look at your conscious level, your emotions, your behavior, your soulmate's conscious level, emotions, and behavior, and the relationship situation. And then we will look 4 months out. What is going on? What is going to happen between you and your soulmate over the next 4 months, November through February. This reading is for all Cancers that may be watching, whether you are a Cancer sun, a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, or a Cancer on the house cusp. Spirit, please show me the love relationship for Cancer and their soulmate between now and November the 15th. What do they need to know? Cancer and their soulmate between now and November the 15th. I'm going to move the candles off the tarot mat here, just so I have a little bit more room to work with. Okay. Again, we're going to look at your conscious level, your soulmate's conscious level, your emotions in the relationship, your soulmate's emotions towards you, your behavior in the relationship, your soulmate's behavior in the relationship. And then we have the relationship situation, which is the energy you both bring to the relationship, creating the third entity, which is the relationship situation. And then we're going to look 4 months out, starting with November, December, January, and February in the extended forecasts. The extended forecasts are over on Patreon for those of you who are interested in getting a forecast. Underlying theme or challenge of this reading is the High Priestess. Maybe dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo. High Priestess, very pure in spirituality, all intuition. This is someone who knows something but they're not saying anything. Okay, so this can be someone keeping a secret. This can be someone keeping to themselves. This also may be someone consulting someone like me, a tarot reader, or a psychic medium, or very, very connected to their intuition, their higher power. Also very feminine energy, very connected to the moon, which would be you, Cancer. So I feel like you're very sensitive, you're very intuitive. Also, the energy between you could be very sensitive and intuitive. You just know what the other person's thinking before they say it. You know exactly what they're going through. You can feel their emotions. So you may have a very sensitive heart, a very sensitive mind when it comes to understanding and intuiting what it is that your soulmate, your lover, is, you know, thinking and feeling. So very connected to source. Your conscious level is the 7 of Swords. Your emotions are the 9 of Swords. And your behavior is the Queen of Wands. Your partner, or not your partner, I'm sorry, your soulmate Cancer has the Empress in their thoughts. What they're thinking about you and the relationship with you. Their emotions are Death. And their behavior is the Star. Okay. The relationship situation between you is the 5 of Swords. So there may be, you know, 5 of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. Okay. He talks about winning at all costs. Winning, not loving. Winning. So he asks you, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Both of you are contributing to this dynamic. It is, you know, he's the asshole. So the 5 of Swords here is someone who is like a Pyrrhic victory. They will win the argument, but they will lose the other person in the process. So it's really a lose-lose situation here. One person has won and two people are walking away. So it may be a situation where there's a lot of nasty arguments between you and your soulmate. Maybe you feel that you have to fight with this person to get your point across, and it ends up being a hurtful argument. It could be that you are engaged in a battle of words, or even you are constantly wanting to one-up this person. They may constantly put you in a position where they're just trying to cause defeat in you. So either way, we have something here which is not good, it's not healthy, it's a destructive relationship dynamic for a relationship situation. One thing is for certain, one person feels they've won, the other person feels very much like they've lost. There's defeat here. Now, let's look at your cards. Cancer, you have the Seven of Swords in terms of what you're thinking about your soulmate and the relationship with them. Someone here can be very deceptive. Someone here may just want to take from you and just take from you. I'm seeing someone here who's a thief. They stole your heart and they ran away. They cheated, lied, and stole from you. You may be dealing also with an Aquarius. Seven of Swords is the Aquarius card. I'm not saying that Aquariuses do that, but it is possible you're dealing with an Aquarius. I'm seeing here someone who is deceptive. They're a liar. They are, they get creative with their words. Not everything they say do they mean. They may not mean what they say. They may not answer questions. They may be evasive or evading you in some way. I see that what you feel about this person is causing you paranoia. It's causing you anxiety. You might be up at night worrying about this person's behavior, their actions. You probably know that they're getting away with something, or that they're cheating or lying or stealing from you. So this causes a lot of anxiety in your heart. The Nine of Swords is not such a good card in a relationship reading, because it does indicate here that you're too upset to even think about your soulmate right now. What they do is too destructive and causes too much pain in your heart. Now, in terms of your behavior, I see that you can be a boss lady. You can have your own business. You may be extremely charismatic. You may also be of the fire sign variety, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and therefore you could have a Cancer moon or a Cancer rising, or Leo moon or a Leo rising. You are quite the center of attention. There's a lot of positive feminine energy around you. You definitely are sitting in your power. I don't see you making any moves on them. I see you being very centered, very happy, very yes, you just radiate sunshine. You just radiate beauty and grace. Not a wallflower at all. Very much a go-getter, very determined, very outgoing, very charming. Also, I see someone here who could practice the occult. Someone who is involved in, for example, I could be reading for someone who is a tarot reader, who has strong Cancer placements. Or you may have your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. You might be a very good manager. You could be someone who's a smoker. And you could be someone who is, what was I going to say? An artist in a creative field. That's what I wanted to say. Now let's talk about your soulmate here. Whether or not you are in partnership with them, whether or not you are in a relationship with them. Your soulmate thinks that you are the ideal woman or ideal man. They think that you're full of love and abundance and you're very nurturing. You may even be a mother. They think that you are their ideal, they're like a dream to them, a dream come true. I see also that they think you're very beautiful. They think you're the most beautiful woman, man they've ever laid their eyes on. They think that you're sitting pretty. They think that you are very open to love, very caring, very nurturing. Now, in terms of their emotions, what does death mean here? Well, we have Scorpio. So we are in Scorpio season. I'm seeing that their emotions have died and become something new. They have transformed their feelings for you. Their feelings are transforming for you. I see that they're actually transforming in a more in a positive way, though. I'm not going to say that their feelings are gone, but they're not the same. So they've gone through something that has completely reinvented them. It's like they either they did die, or they did die in this lifetime. So spiritually, they have transformed. They no longer feel the same way that they did about you now. They feel completely different. I may be reading for someone who is a Scorpio. Your partner, or your I don't know, I keep wanting to say partner. And they feel differently about you, and I think it's positive. They've had a positive change in their feelings towards you, because they now think of you as the most beautiful, loving person that they've ever known. They think of you as possibly the mother of their children, or someone that could be a mother, because you have this, you radiate beauty, abundance, and fertility to them. They and their behavior have the star. Okay, so they're healing. They're hopeful and optimistic. They are extremely vulnerable right now. Wherever they are, whatever they're doing, they have shed a lot of their old ways, their old behaviors. They're now in a position where they are healing. They are now pointed in the right direction. I also see that they're very hopeful that you'll come back to them, or that one day you will be with them. Now, as things are right now, I'm seeing that there have been a lot of difficult conversations, words spoken, hurtful things said. And I know that words hurt and can't be taken back. There's always a feeling in this relationship with your soulmate that one person has to lose. One person has to win and one person has to lose. There's a feeling of both being defeated by the relationship itself. But I'm telling you what I see here, and what I see is that I feel that your soulmate has to change their ways if they want to be with you, because they are causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. And it's likely them that has been the cheater, the one that's been the thief, the one that stole your heart and ran away with it. But I see that their feelings for you are changing, and they're changing for the better. So this is one of those readings where you do want to look at the forecast. You do want to look at the trajectory here, because I do think that there's going to be a turnaround. If you'd like to see the forecast, I invite you to join me over on Patreon, where it's always ad-free, and I post quite frequently, as much as I can over there. I will always upload first over there if I can. Join me over there, link below in the description, and also after this video. Take good care of yourselves, and thanks so much for tuning in, guys. As always, sending you love and light. Many blessings. Bye.